Jiu-Jitsu's overrated. Well, the better question is Jiu-Jitsu overrated? And that question has tickled my brain as of recently, since I just finished my first year of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And I'm wondering, did I waste my time? Or did I spend my time usefully? Today, I'm gonna break it down for you. Break it so down low just for you. And I'm gonna answer the question. And I'm gonna give you a real answer. The real answer no one will. Is Jiu-Jitsu overrated? You probably know what Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is, but if you don't know, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a martial art that derives itself from Japanese Judo and Japanese Jiu-Jitsu that was brought over from Japan by the Gracie family and was kind of redeveloped in Brazil for suit a new, much, I don't say cooler, but more interesting game. And, well, over the last few years, Jiu-Jitsu has exploded in popularity. I say exploded. Since 2019, the number of people practicing or joining Jiu-Jitsu has close to doubled. Jiu-Jitsu is not underground like it was in the 90s. It's in the mainstream, and everyone, it feels like, knows about it. And it's not just the people practicing. The competition aspect of this sport has exploded in popularity. We have competitions like ADCC, IBJJF, CJI, and so many local and regional competitions, each one setting record attendances each time they host an event. It's growing everywhere. Jiu-Jitsu is developed. It has refocused its past from just a sport into a lifestyle. Now, the real question is, with all this hype, is it really worth it? And well, let me tell you how it went for me. So, why did I do Jiu-Jitsu? It wasn't actually for any one reason. It wasn't because I wanted to be the best or that I wanted to be the greatest ever to ever do it. No, it's actually much more small than that. You see, I was doing the striking program at my gym, and next door was the Jiu-Jitsu program. And my friend was like, you have to do grappling. Like, that's what you have to do. Jiu-Jitsu, you have to do it. And after him asking me for a couple weeks, I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll try it out. And so I went in for my first. See, I still remember vividly the first 2 times I ever rolled against somebody. I got submitted over and over again, and I got hit by the same Americana every single time. It sucked. It really did. And it was the worst experience of my life. Dead ass. And the worst part? It did not get better. No, it didn't get better for a while. I don't want to sugarcoat it. For the first 3 months I did Jiu-Jitsu, I did not like it. Hell, I could say I even hated it. I did it just so I could say I did it. I would get smashed every roll. None of the techniques would make sense. We would learn something and it would seem like I'm learning Russian. Nothing made sense. Nothing was clicking. Nothing was sticking. And there was so many days in that first 3-4 months where I thought, you know what? I like the striking stuff. I enjoy it. I feel like I'm progressing in the kickboxing, and maybe Jiu-Jitsu isn't for me. And I was gonna quit. My plan was to quit. Right? I'll do it for the summer, and then once school starts, I'll stop. But then, randomly, in early September, late August, it just made sense for me. Everything started to click. It wasn't just random moves, random sweeps, random submissions. It was a sequence. Puzzle pieces all fitting together, and then I was like, oh my gosh, wait a minute. This is Jiu-Jitsu. I figured it out. And at that moment, I realized they're all connected. And everything started to make so much more sense. And for the first time in my first 5-6 months doing Jiu-Jitsu, I was like, okay, wait a minute. I get it. I understand it now. I understand it now. And even though I was still getting smashed a lot, I was getting submitted, eventually it took me a couple more months to really figure it together. And then I was like, oh, now I get it. But it didn't feel hopeless anymore. It felt like progress. And it felt great. It felt like I achieved like a new level of understanding. It was amazing. And that was the moment Jiu-Jitsu became really fun for me. And that's the moment I realized, you know what? This is something I could see myself doing for the rest of my life. That's when I really started to see myself grow. Not just on the mats, but off the mats. So, what is the moral of this story? Well, it's to tell you that BJJ is not easy. All right, do not come into the sport thinking that everything's going to be a-okay, dilly-dally, peaches and cream. Well, no. It's going to expose you. It's going to show you what you're not. It's going to show exactly what you suck at. Whether it's your mindset, your patience, your technique, or your toughness. And honestly, that's the point of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's about exposing your weaknesses. And if you can survive those first few months, which it will be rough no matter what, and if you keep showing up, even when it's hard, you'll find something that's not only going to make you better physically, make you better mentally, make you better at life, make you better. But Rishi, you say, that's not an unbiased view on Jiu-Jitsu. That's your experience. Of course you love it, right? Come on, give us a unbiased, objective view. And well, for that, I'm going to give you 4 pros and 4 cons on whether or not Jiu-Jitsu is meant for you. And you can make your own decision. And well, I'll give you my 2 cents at the very end too. Well, starting with the pros. Number 1, we have physical fitness. Jiu-Jitsu is the ultimate body workout. This is the number 1 reason why people join Jiu-Jitsu. I mean, Jiu-Jitsu works your entire body. Your legs, your arms, your chest, your back, everything. Your gas tank, your endurance, your cardio, your strength, your flexibility. Everything gets pushed to the limit. And here's the best part of Jiu-Jitsu. You don't have to have the athleticism of an Olympic wrestler to enjoy it. BJJ will meet you where you're at physically, and it pushes you from there, inch by inch. And that is great. Now, pro number 2, mental toughness and confidence. Here's the thing, guys. Pressure makes diamonds. And see, I like pressure. Jiu-Jitsu isn't just about physical toughness. It's not just about the physical aspect. It creates mental toughness too. It helps you reinforce those aspects. When you're trapped at bottom mountain, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, and you have to stay calm. If you panic, you're gonna tap out. It helps you over time build your resilience. And that confidence that you build on the mats gets carried off the mats too. Your relationships, your business, your work, your family, your mindset, it gets shifted. It's all because of Jiu-Jitsu. For pro number 3, we have the BJJ community. Another huge part of BJJ is the people. And let me tell you, the people are the best part of this, in my opinion. Because of how popular Jiu-Jitsu is becoming, you'll meet all types of people on the mat. You'll meet young people, old people, athletes, people who just started physically being active for the first time ever. You'll meet nerds, fighters, artists, all types of people. And the best part is that they learn Jiu-Jitsu in their own way. This is what makes the sport so rich. Not everyone's going to see the same move and think the same thing. They all have different ideas of what that move could be. Everyone brings their own mindset, their own style, and they're learning this art in their own subjective manner. And learning from all those different perspectives, it helps you see it from different views, different vantage points. The community that Jiu-Jitsu fosters is so strong, and it helps you become the best version of yourself, and you can help other people become the best version of themselves. And this is the most special part of Jiu-Jitsu. And for the last pro number 4, we have probably the one that everybody heard of, self-defense, Jiu-Jitsu in the real world. BJJ definitely gives you some self-defense skills. And out of all the submissions, escapes, traps that I've learned in Jiu-Jitsu, the number 1 lesson in self-defense that I've learned, the greatest lesson was the best way to win a street fight is to not fight at all. BJJ shows you in a controlled manner how dangerous a real fight is and how quickly things can spiral out of your own control. And knowing you can defend yourself with Jiu-Jitsu does help, and with it you will definitely be able to defend yourself and make sure you don't get hurt. But it also shows you, hey, sometimes it's not worth it. Just walk away, just walk away. Jiu-Jitsu at the end of the day gives you that confidence, that ego check that, hey, I don't need to prove myself to you. There's no reason for that. And that's the greatest strength Jiu-Jitsu teaches you. The greatest power. Now, on to the bad with the first one. The first con. Injuries. BJJ is a physical combat sport. Trust me, it's inevitable you will get hurt in some way. You can definitely make sure you don't get as injured or make sure you delay injuries and make sure you recover nicely, but you're going to get hurt. Something's going to get hurt. They happen. It's part of the game. If you train smart, Listen to your body and pick good partners. Trust me, you're not going to get as hurt as bad, but injuries are injuries and they suck. Reason number 2, the reason why most people quit jiu-jitsu, and it's because progress is slow. It's very, very slow. In BJJ, you're going to progress very slowly at the start. It's a snail's pace. If you want proof of this, look at the average age for belts. It does not take weeks. It does not take months. It takes years to master this art. Years. Especially in that first year, you're going to have long stretches where you feel like you're not progressing. You feel like you're getting worse even. Listen to me. If you trust the process, you keep showing up, you keep putting in the work, you're going to build something really, really cool. You're going to build a skill that's going to help you so, so much. But still, it's a snail's pace. So be prepared. For con number 3, this doesn't apply to everybody, but still I have to put this on. It's expensive. Between gym membership fees, new gear, and if you think about competing, competition fees and travel costs, it gets to cost a pretty penny. But remember, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is not the most expensive hobby. There are definitely hobbies that will cost you so much more. But if you are worried about the price and the expense of it, think of it as an investment. Jiu-Jitsu will help you everywhere. It's an all-in-one gym membership just for you. It's going to help your health, it's going to help your mindset, it's going to help your future self. It's an investment, guys. And for our last con number 4, the ego death. If you have a weak ego, you're going to be in for a treat because you're gonna get your ego killed. You might think you're improving. Oh, I'm doing so good. I feel like I'm the best here. And then one day you get tapped 5 times by the new guy. Your ego's gonna get hurt. So be prepared for that, right? This is not an ego building sport. It's an ego destroying sport. It's about being in tune with your own confidence, but not being an overconfident prick. Simply put, if you can laugh at yourself and laugh at your mistakes and learn from them, Jiu-Jitsu is going to find a way to humble you quick. But if you can accept that frustration, if you can get tougher mentally, you're going to exceed your mental capacity in ways you've never imagined. That's Jiu-Jitsu. So, the final verdict. After everything, the injuries, the frustrations, the slow progress, the question, is Jiu-Jitsu overrated? No, of course not. No, it's not overrated. It might be misunderstood, but no, it's not overrated. It's probably one of the best things you could do for yourself, no matter what age you're at. Whether you're just starting high school or you just retired, trust me, go join a Jiu-Jitsu gym. It's worth every single hour, every minute, every penny you spend on it. Trust me. If you survive those few months, if you fall in love with the process, if you enjoy sucking at something while getting 1% better every time you step on the mat, Jiu-Jitsu will change your life. It always will. It'll make you tougher. It'll make you smarter, and it'll make you better. Not just on the mats, but every aspect of your life. If you're thinking about doing it, don't overthink it. Just go, sign up, do it. It's simple as that. You don't have to be too strong. You don't have to work at it. You don't have to be too flexible or too fearless. All you have to do is be willing to show up. Show up day in, show up day out, and do it. And keep coming back. And if you already trained, drop a comment down below. Tell me your Jiu-Jitsu story or any pros or cons that I might have missed. And if you're about to join Jiu-Jitsu, comment down below your questions, your concerns, or any other things you might be wondering. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification button so I can make more videos just like this for you guys. And well, as usual, thanks for watching. Until next time, Rishi out.